What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Terrence, YouTube's news reporter. And if this is your first time here, man, make sure to like and subscribe button to become part of it. Now, let's talk about the NBA trade deadline. Things are officially done, right? All the trades are officially over. There were some great ones and there were some bad ones. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grade all of those trades from A to F. First, let's start with the Dallas Mavericks acquiring JJ Redick. To me, that's a win situation just because Luka, he needs shooters around him. He draws a lot of attention. And with JJ Redick, one of the great shooters in the league, he can dish it off to him and he has a reliable shooter to knock it down. And plus, you can never have too many shooters on one team. So I'm going to give the Dallas Mavericks, I'm going to say a B. Now, for the Pelicans, they got James Johnson and a second rounder and some cash. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this because lately, in the past year or so, the Pelicans just have been trading star away after star away. I'm going to give the New York Pelicans a C. I'm going to give them a C because getting James Johnson and some cash and a second rounder, I don't know, man. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to give them a C plus because you got all that for JJ Redick, and JJ Redick is kind of getting a little older. I give it a C plus. Now, let's talk about Miami adding Victor Oladipo. That is a A+ acquired. I know Victor Oladipo, he's coming off some injuries. He's not the player he was like a year ago. He's still trying to find himself. But at the same time, Miami didn't really lose anything. They lost, Avery Bradley, who they're not going to miss, Kelly Olynyk. You lost them to players that you never really see on the court like that, who's not going to make an impact or a difference for the Miami Heat. For Victor Oladipo, oh my gosh, that is a win. That's the second top win of the day. I'm going to get into the first. Y'all probably already know what the first win of the day is. But for Miami, this is an A+ trade. It doesn't get any better than this. Now, let's talk about the Clippers acquiring Rondo. This is a win for the Clippers. They needed a point guard desperately. And Rondo, he's a veteran. Yes, he's old, but he still knows how to run the floor. He's a top tier point guard in the league. You need someone like him. He's going to play his role. He's not going to do too much. Y'all saw what he did last year with the Lakers. He really came in and stepped it up when he was a point guard for the Lakers. So I think for the Clippers, this is a win. I'm going to give them a B+. Just because they lost Lou Williams. I'm not sure why would you give up one of your bench players, a key bench player at that, a guy that's every year in the running for 6 men of the year. So I'm not sure why you all would give up Lou Williams, but at the same time, you need a point guard. And you have a lot of assets. So I kind of see why they did that. Now, on the flip side for Atlanta, congratulations to Magic City, man. Or should I say the Atlanta Hawks. But no, for real. Congratulations to Magic City because Lou Williams is about to spend that bag in Magic City. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw what he did in the bubble last year. He flew out to Magic City to quote unquote for them lemon pepper wings. I know the chef was probably like, woo, we got a winner. We got Lou back. We got Sweet Lou. I don't know what they call Lou Williams in Magic City, but the chef is probably happy. The strippers are probably happy. Everybody in Atlanta is happy to have Lou Williams back because he's about to spend that bag. Now, outside of Magic City, though, let's be for real. The Atlanta Hawks are extremely happy. This helps the Hawks for real. This is a great pickup. Compared to Rondo, they already have a point guard in Trae Young. Trae Young, he can play the 2, he can play the 1. He's a scorer point guard. He's a scorer point guard because his size, he should play the 1. But he can score the ball like the 2. So, nevertheless, man, Trae can run that 1. Lou can run. He can start or he can come off the bench. It doesn't really matter. This is a great pickup for the Atlanta Hawks. I'm going to give them a B+ as well because that is a great pickup. So, for the Atlanta Hawks, B+. For the Clippers, B+. Now, let's talk about Chicago Bulls. This is a great pickup too. I'm going to give this an A. I'm going to give this an A. They acquired, I cannot say the guy's name. I butchered every time. Vucevic, I think his name is Vucevic. The center from Orlando, the all-star this year. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. This was a great pickup for the Chicago Bulls. A great pickup. He's an all-star. He's averaging over 20 points. He gets boards, and you pair him with Zach LaVine. Ooh, the Bulls might be a problem now. It was already a low-key problem, but now the Bulls, they on people's radar now. They might sneak out the East. Great pickup. And the best pickup of the day right here is the Nuggets, man. The Nuggets. They got Aaron Gordon and JaVale McGee. You pair him with Jokic and Jamal Murray? Oh my goodness. And you got Portis Jr. This team is stacked. And all he lost was Harris. Harris has been injury prone. He hasn't really lived up to his expectations. So they lost him. And they lost another piece that really didn't matter. But acquiring Aaron Gordon and JaVale McGee, ooh, the Lakers, oh man, y'all better watch out. I know they played them last year, and the Lakers beat them 3-1. But oh my goodness. This year, if they face the Lakers in the playoffs, I'm going to say this is going to 7 games. Has to, because right now the Lakers, they don't have depth. They don't have depth. And now what the Nuggets have is depth. They got a bench presence. They got starters. They got Aaron Gordon, who can match up with anybody defensively in the league now. They got a rim protector in JaVale McGee. They got Jokic, who can stretch the floor, shoot the three. They got Porter, who can stretch the floor. Man, I'm talking about this team is a problem. A serious problem. So I'm going to get this is the best trade of the day, an A++. That is all the time I got for today. Those are all of my grades for all of the trades that happened right before the NBA trade deadline. As I said before, some were good and some were bad, but the Rockets, they caught the capital L of the day. They caught the F, whatever you want to call it. The Rockets just, I don't know what they're doing. I just don't know what they're doing. But as always, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And make sure you hit that bell button in the corner to get notified when my videos published. Until next time, I'm going to catch y'all later.